The clock ticked. 7:58 p.m. Dr. Eleanor Richards, a seasoned therapist renowned for her composure, found herself oddly unsettled. The air in her office was unusually still, the silence broken only by the rhythmic tap-tap-tap of her pen against the leather notepad. Outside, the city was alive with the usual cacophony of sirens and honking, yet within the confines of her office, an unnatural quiet prevailed. Dr. Richards glanced at the worn leather of her desk chair, a silent testament to years of listening to countless stories, anxieties, and fears. She had always approached her patients with an unwavering belief in logic and reason, yet tonight, a knot of unease tightened in her stomach. Tonight was different. Tonight, she was meeting her last patient for the day, a new referral shrouded in an unsettling air of mystery. A sharp rap on the door startled her.
Come in.
Pushing back her chair, she rose to greet the newcomer, a small, unassuming woman with eyes that seemed to hold the wisdom of centuries.
Dr. Richards, I presume?
Yes, please, come in. Have a seat.
As the woman settled in, her gaze remained fixed on Dr. Richards, a disconcerting intensity burning in her eyes.
I don't have much time. I need to tell you something important. I'm going to die tonight.
Dr. Richards, a seasoned professional, fought to maintain her composure. Patients often came to her with fears, anxieties, and sometimes even delusions, but there was something about this woman, a strange conviction in her voice that gave Dr. Richards pause.
Can you tell me more about that?
She needed to understand the woman sitting across from her, to separate delusion from reality.
It's all here. Everything is written here. My death, your involvement, it's all part of a bigger plan.
The woman pulled out a small, worn journal from her bag. Dr. Richards took the journal, its cover cold and slightly damp in her hands. The pages were filled with hurried, almost frantic handwriting, a jumble of dates, names, and cryptic messages. As she scanned the pages, a knot of unease tightened in her stomach. Some of the entries seemed to describe events from her own life, small, insignificant details that no stranger could possibly know.
Where did you get this?
It doesn't matter. What matters is what it says, what it predicts.
Dr. Richards forced herself to focus, to cling to the logical, rational part of her mind that screamed this was madness. Yet the journal's contents, the eerie accuracy of certain entries, chipped away at her composure. A cold dread settled over her, a feeling she couldn't shake off.
I need you to be more specific. Tell me exactly what you're afraid of.
The woman leaned forward, her voice barely audible above the frantic thumping of Dr. Richards's own heart.
The journal, it says you'll be the last person to see me alive?
Dr. Richards' rational mind screamed at her to dismiss the woman's claims, to classify them as nothing more than the ramblings of a delusional mind. Yet she couldn't shake the unsettling feeling that something was terribly wrong. The journal's eerie predictions, the woman's unwavering certainty, had all coalesced into a chilling premonition that sent shivers down her spine. She decided to delve deeper, to separate fact from fiction.
You mentioned a bigger plan. What plan is that?
The woman's eyes, filled with a strange mix of fear and determination, held Dr. Richards' gaze.
The journal, it speaks of a pattern, a series of events leading to a culmination.
Dr. Richards flipped through the journal once more, her eyes scanning the cryptic entries. Names, dates, and locations jumped out at her, each one seemingly unconnected to the last. Yet, as she pieced together the fragments of information, a chilling pattern began to emerge. Each entry, she realized with a growing sense of dread, corresponded to a real-life tragedy, accidents, illnesses, freak occurrences, each one seemingly random and unconnected. But the journal linked them all, weaving a web of eerie coincidences that seemed impossible, yet undeniably present.